welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're just stopping by for the first time, you're welcome, and to my returning subscribers, you guys are also welcome. So guys, in today's video I'm going to be discussing how communication is an important tool in building a better relationship in 2023. Communication is an important tool in building up your relationships in 2023, be it family relationship, friendship, romantic relationships. We can be marriage or courtship, be it your work relationship. Communication is a very key and vital tool in helping your relationship grow better. I'm going to be sharing some few key points I believe and I know and I trust that is going to help in building your relationships in 2023. The first point I'm going to enlighten on is inculcating the act of communication, or imbibing the art of communication in your relationship. You need to communicate with people, because if you don't communicate, the other person won't know what you're thinking. You can be heard or understood if you speak out, and don't imagine that the other person knows what is going on in your head. Don't imagine the other person can read your mind. And even if that person can, that will be in that case, which I've actually not heard of. You just need to communicate. That's the most important thing. Even if you know that the person is reading your mind magically, or anyhow the person is doing that, you just need to just voice out and be rest assured that yes, you've already said it out, and in future on you wouldn't be blamed for not communicating with the other person. Second point I'm going to emphasize on is act and talk accordingly. You don't have to scream or shout to be heard, even if you're trying to make a point, because all your audience or all whoever is listening to you is hearing is just shouts and screaming. You're not making any sense. Rather, they would listen to the other calm person that is not even passing any information, that is not even passing anything vital. But because the person is calm, the person is gentle, they feel yes, this person has something to bring to the table. Whereas you that is busy screaming and everything and shouting, nobody's listening to you, even when you have everything to bring to the table. You can make your thoughts known by speaking in a gentle or calm manner, and at the same time try to persuade your audience. And yes, it's going to work out for you, because you don't really have to shout, you don't really have to scream every time to be heard. Obviously, to those people, you're belittling them, you're making them feel irrelevant, you're making them feel like they are nothing. My third point is being impeccable with your words. Impeccable in the sense that your words displays or portrays integrity. That is you saying what you mean and meaning what you say. That whenever people sees you, whenever people looks at you speaking, they know that yes, this person is the epitome of what the person is saying. The person is an example of whatever the person is trying to portray, whatever the person is trying to explain. People will tend to believe you and accord you that respect that you. The point is your choice of words. Words have the power to make or mar, to create or destroy. So we have to be careful with the choice of words we use. Think very well and deeply before voicing out to express your opinions, your feelings, or your thoughts on delicate matters or other matters. On delicate matters most especially. Careless statements can alter a relationship you've built for years. And a relationship is like a house that takes time, effort, resources and hard work to build, and it also takes nothing in equivalent to destroy. So when you say mean things, it doesn't create a source of connection or trust in the other person for you. You just have to be mindful of your words so as to build that connection, that trust you've been wanting to build in years, in months, in minutes, in seconds. You just have to be very careful not to say mean words or say words in the way you're not supposed to say it. Before saying these words or writing down these words, ask yourself if it's necessary, or if these questions or words are necessary, and if it's going to be helpful before voicing out. And if you don't get a positive response, do not say those words or write those words. Just let it die down and don't bother even expressing your feelings about it if you know it's not necessary and if you know it's not going to be helpful at the end of the day. My last point is consider other people's opinions and thoughts. To improve communication in a relationship, you should be willing to listen to the other person's thoughts, listen to the other person's opinions, because you're not the only one in this relationship. It involves two or more people, so you have to listen to other people so as not to tag a self-centered or a narcissistic person. You should learn to see things from people's perspective, because relationship is a vice versa thing. Is what you give or what you offer to the table, or what you bring to the table is what you tend to receive back in return. So remember that people's thoughts, people's opinion, people's perspective of things are equally as important as your own thoughts, your own views, your own opinions on the same thing or on different things. Just make sure you carry people along the same way you want to be carried along in a relationship. So try as much as possible to listen when you're supposed to listen, speak when you're supposed to speak. In fact, try as much as possible to speak less and listen more. And when it's now time for you to speak more and listen less, you tend to like bring it in when it's needed. Try to listen to the key words. Try to listen to the very important words. Try to pick those important things whilst communicating with your partner, with anybody you're communicating with. Try to pay attention to the person just as much as you want the person to pay attention to you while you're talking. Treat the person equally. That's what I'm trying to say. Communicate better. Try to voice out. If something's eating you up inside, try to express yourself. Try to voice out. And at the same time, whilst voicing out to people, try as much as possible to say the words the way you know is going to be understood, not in a way that is going to offend or piss them off. And also try to say it in a way that you're going to feel good that you're saying this thing, you're voicing out actually. And yeah, let's just be something equal. Let's just be something that is going to be beneficial to everybody and not just yourself. Don't scream, don't shout, because you won't be heard. You won't even be taking serious. That's what I'm trying to say. So just talk in a gentle and calm manner, because I believe that's that's the best way the communication can flow. That's the best way people can understand you. That's the best way people can actually want to listen to what more you have to listen to, the more things you have to say or the more things you have to offer. So guys, we've come to the end of this video. I just wanted this video to be as short as possible. This content has been in my head since. I really didn't know how to like bring it out, how to express it, but I hope you understood what I said or what I elaborated on each of the key points I mentioned. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up and leave your comments in the comment section. You can express your views, your thoughts, your opinions, your perspective on what you think about communication being an important tool in building your relationship in 2023, and I'll be willing and I'll also be waiting to read your comments and respond to them. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. And please guys, I don't know how we're going to do this, but please share this video so we can get to at least 300 subscribers by the end of this month. At least 300. I'm trying to be consistent as possible, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So yeah, that'll be the end of this vlog. I'll see you all in my next one. Stay happy and always be positive. Love you. Bye.